Hey guys, it's Hannah here. I know this video is super late. I've been very busy with my birthday and then we had our engagement party on the weekend, but I finally am here with my November update for my project pan. So since I'm filming this on the 14th of December, I will probably continue this project until about mid-January, just to kind of give me that little bit more time. I think with that time I can definitely finish a few more of these products up. But let's just get into it. I'm sitting on the floor because I couldn't be bothered getting my whole setup going because I had so many videos I wanted to film today. So let's just get into it and start with primer. My primer is the Too Faced Primed and Peaching Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. The starting weight for this was 58 grams. It then went to 54 grams and now it's 52 grams. So even though I had about 5 weeks of use on this, I obviously have not worn makeup as much recently because my numbers definitely haven't had as much progress as I was hoping. I do have an issue with this foundation in that it can peel up on me, particularly between my eyebrows, and I did have that happen today and I'd forgotten that this primer did that, so I really want to get this done. I don't think I'll get it done by the end of January or the middle of January, but I'm definitely going to keep focusing on this until this is gone. For foundation, I was so adventurous thinking I could use 2 foundations. So the first foundation I had is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. It started at 72 grams. Last check-in it was 70 grams and now it is 67 grams. This is a 48ml foundation. Mils don't convert exactly to grams, but if it did, I'd still only have used 1/9 of this product, not even. So definitely need to keep working on that. I do enjoy this foundation though, but I do have a backup of it, so that's why I was focusing on this. And this one I can see the visual progress of how little I've made. Let me mark it for you. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Foundation. It started at 117 grams. Last check-in it was 114. Now it's 112. And we can see the very little progress I've made on this. It has started to hit summer weather and I can't wear this foundation in summer. It is it's oil free, but it gets too shiny on me even with the other products. So I don't think I'll get a whole lot of use on this unless it cools down again, which it had been, but we'll kind of see how we go with this and what I can do. It's definitely not going to be finished anytime soon, but there is that. Next, concealer. We have the Rare Beauty Concealer. It started at 37 grams. It was still 37 grams last check-in and now it's 36 grams. The thing about this concealer is every time I use it, like I did today, it like unsettles. So even though I marked it here, I can see an air pocket down to here, but I can't tell because it doesn't settle really well when you use it. But based on this, I've maybe used a quarter to a third of the product, so I still have a long way to go with this. There are definitely these 2 products I'm trying to decide if I will declutter them. I said with the Rare Beauty that I'm like, I like it enough that I can use it up. But by trying to use it up, I don't like it as much anymore. And the same with the Too Faced. It's peeling under particular products. And I have other primers I enjoy so much more. So I am going to finish them out in the project. But then I'm definitely going to have a think about whether or not these are still products I want in my collection. Next we have the MAC Minera Skin Finished Natural. It was originally 77 grams. Last check-in it was 76 and this check-in it was also 76. I definitely didn't use this particularly quite a lot at the moment because I have had a lot of events that I've needed to fake tan for, and this powder really only works when I'm at my lightest. So I cannot use this when I am fake tanned. So it's definitely not gotten as much use, and even then I still only use it as an under eye powder. So definitely not going to be finished again, but keep going with it. The powder I have been able to use is the Milk Makeup Translucent Light Powder. This works whether I'm fake tanned or not, but there is still at least about half of this, I'd say, or just under half of this product left. I might mark it to see how I'm going. So it's currently above the, what I assume would be the French version of Translucent Light. This was 88 grams. Last check-in it was 85, now it's 83, so I am getting progress on it. But again, still about half the product there. Things I have no progress to show on are my blush and bronzer. These things just don't easily show progress. We've got the Nars Laguna, which this is, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, this is the sun-washed formula, so it is a baked gelée, so it does go even slower than a traditional powder. It's a beautiful bronzer, I really enjoy it, but it's definitely slow going. It has not moved from its 66 grams that it started with. Same with the MAC Glow Play Blush, and I think because I do, these are the products that I will alternate a bit. Particularly when I was fake tan, I'd use the darker bronzer. And if I'm wearing something warmer like I am today, I will wear a warmer blush than this. But this one is definitely flattening out. I can definitely see that, but it's still got a long way to go. Something that I remembered was in the project and I actually used was the MAC Strobe Cream. It went from 11 grams to 10 grams, but I did use it at least once. So there is that. Something I did not use based on my paper progress is the Hourglass Champagne Flush Vanish Highlighting Stick. This is a really pretty colour, and maybe I'm swatching it just so I can kind of use it up. But it's a really, you don't need a lot of this. And the best way I've found to apply it is with my finger. So I warm some up on my finger and then tap it on my cheeks. And then I do get this really beautiful glow. But it's definitely a slow going product that way. But I did get some use on it last time. So I do want to use it up because I've realised I really enjoy it. It doesn't disrupt my makeup. If I brush it on, like if I draw it on, it disrupts my makeup, but with my fingers it doesn't. So there is that. Something I have visible progress on, where is it? I just had it. The NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Light 1. I have hit pan on this, and I think that was my goal, was to hit pan on this. So I have been very diligently working my way down into the pan. I've hit pan. There's obviously a whole lot more product in here, so it will take me forever to actually use it up, but I burrowed my way down and hit pan, and now I feel like I can see progress better. So there's that. It was 31 grams both starting and last check-in, but it's down to 30 grams. And there is 6.2 grams of product in there. The Marc Jacobs Glitz Blitz eyeliner. This is a coppery glittery eyeliner that I've been using in my lower waterline. So here we have the starting line, the last check-in, and then this check-in. So I am having some really kind of regular progress. Obviously something that will take a very long time to use up, but I'm getting there. Next we move on to skincare. So let's start with the product that I thought I would have more progress on than I do. particularly considering I spent more time. But I obviously didn't do my nighttime skincare as much as I should have. This is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser. It started full, last check and it was here, and now it is down to here. I do feel like there's air bubbles in this bottom bit, and I noticed that when I squeeze it out. If I squeeze from down here, I feel the air bubbles, but I get a lot better if I squeeze from the top. So there is that. This started at 58 grams. It was down to 45 last check-in, and now it's 34. So I did go from 13 grams of progress to 11. So there is 2 grams difference there. But there is that. I may, if I'm not finished this, I will be very close to being finished this by the middle of January. Next we have the Eye Unique Rose Galactomyces Serum. Again, I'm getting some reasonably regular progress on this. I actually had some more progress than last time, which is good, because with that progress I may finish it. It'll be very close. So starting, we were up here, then we were here, we're now down to here. So if I make the same progress I did, I will finish it, but I just have to make that progress. So it was originally 33 grams, then it was 31 last check-in, and now it's 38. So there is that. Next, my Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. This was originally 55 grams. Last check-in it was 52, and now it's down to 43. So I obviously used a lot of this. There's definitely very little of this left. This I will definitely finish up, which is good to know. I'll definitely have something finished. Something that there is no way I will have finished is the Pestle Mortar Eye Cream. This was originally 72 grams. Last check-in it was 71. It's now down to 69, but let's show there was more progress on this. So I don't know why the Kate Somerville cleanser had not as much progress this time, when all my other skincare is. So I did have more progress on it. So this is an Ellis pump. So by this it'll take me 3 months maybe to finish this up, which is more than I was expecting originally. But as we can see there's still a lot of progress to be made on this. But I am getting through it. I mentioned last time that I had used up my Fresh Petal lip balm. I was going to use it for a couple more days, but it was basically done. And I introduced the Nars Afterglow lip balm in Fast Lane. And I've made some really good progress on that. It was originally here, and it is now down to here. This is where it ends. So I will definitely finish this up. If you actually look at it, there's not a, like that's it fully rolled up. There's not a lot of product left to use. And I've been very diligent with using this. So I will get this done. Something else I will get done is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. So in this packaging, it is sheer up here, but the further you go down, the more opaque it is. So I actually can't see where it's up to anymore. So it started up here, last month it was down here, but it's now reached this dark pigment, so I can't visually see it anymore. But if I turn it upside down, I have less, like it's less than the starting mark. So there's not much left of this at all. It was originally 105 grams. Last check-in it was 86, and this check-in it was 48 grams. So this will again definitely be done. I think this has probably only got like maybe a week or 2 use left, and then I can roll in another face mist. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna enjoy something. Something that we knew I was never gonna use up. This. I don't know why this sometimes feels like it has more product, like I've used a lot, and then sometimes it looks like I haven't used any. But today it looks like I've used a lot. This is the Organis Lash and Brow Serum. I have been using this basically every day. That's the progress. It hasn't moved from its original 17 grams, but I basically just wanted to use this. This is an old product in my collection, but in the haul I will be filming next, I have 2 new lash serums. So I just wanted to use this up for the rest of the year so that I could start on a fresh one in the new year. And that is still the plan. That I will not use this up, but I will rotate in something new. I have definitely noticed a lengthening in my lashes. I don't notice, like, it's not something that you can, like, visually see, but when I use the same mascara that I've been using for the last 3 months, I'm visibly noticing my eyelashes looking better in one coat than they did 3 months ago. So there is that. Something I will be challenged to use up. I don't think I'll make it. I think I'm only going to be off by like a month. But this is the R&Co Spiritualized Dry Shampoo Mist. I started up here, then I was there, now I'm down here. It started at 54 grams, then it was 47, now it's 39. Yeah, this is the dry shampoo if you don't like the texture of dry shampoo. I personally love the texture of dry shampoo, so I don't particularly love this. But I'm making my way through it slowly but surely. I did an experiment of if I doused my hair in this and then blow dried it, would it give me a more like textured feeling? Because it is a powder in a water, and the idea is you don't spray heaps on, but the little bit of powder, it absorbs your oil. So if I throw a heap on and then blow dry the water out of it, what will it do? It was okay, and that's probably how I'm going to try and use this up, because it made me use a lot of it compared to what you're meant to use, but there is that. And then the last product is something I have actually been really bad at using. I thought, until I looked at it when I went to use it last night. This is the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Serum for Hair Density. I thought I'd been really bad at using this, but I have made basically the same amount of progress as I did before. So it was 96 grams. Originally, last checking it was 84. This time it's 71. And I'm actually right down to the bottom here, to the point where it's not, like the dropper is right on the bottom, so it needs to be fully screwed on to get any product to go into the dropper. So that's going to annoy me when I'm just going to have to pour it in my hair, but that will be done. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 products I'll definitely be finished. A couple that are a little bit iffy. And then the fragrances, I'd rolled in 5 perfume samples. One of them I decluttered in that I gave it to Daniel because it was a unisex fragrance that basically I sprayed it on me and I smelled like Daniel, so I gave it to him. But the one I've been focusing on is the Atelier Cologne Vanille Incense. I'll finish this up. I will not finish up the other 3 that I have, but there is that. That is it for my project pen update. If you guys are doing a project, let me know. We're in the last hurdle for the year. I'd love to know how you're going. Yeah, click subscribe to stay tuned for my next update, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.